You're not going to hurt my feelings by your answer.
Uh-oh.
I have 14 movies. Am I a real actor?
You have 14 movies? That
Wait,
can't be true.
I have 14.
I know Shazam.
I was going to say, I'm aware of Shazam.
Hold on.
Kazam.
What are your other movies?
Kazam. my
Can you
bad.
name? Wait, were you
Blue Chips.
Let me finish.
Amy Schumer? Were you in that movie?
Can I finish? 11 of the movies I played Shaq. So, my
Okay.
friends always go, you got 14 movies, but you're not really an actor. So do you consider me an actor? Say no, please, so this can go.
So you were an actor in
What
three of them?
What were the 3 movies that you weren't yourself?
Kazam, Blue Chips.
Steel.
Oh, and then what about? Oh, were you Shaq in the?
CB4.
Yeah, CB4.
You weren't Shaq in CB4?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The one where you got dressed as an old guy.
Jack and Jill.
That wasn't that one. No, the
No, but I did.
basketball.
Here's the more important question.
listen.
Do you consider yourself an actor?
No, I'm not.
Then that's what we'll go with. I don't
Yes.
want to say you're not an actor. It's not my right to
No,
say.
you can say it. It doesn't hurt. So my thing was growing up, I just always wanted to take advantage of opportunities.
Yeah.
So I'm in a bar in New York, and Chris Rock
Yeah.
comes to me and said, "I want you to be in my movie."
I
So you
love
think I'm gonna say no? And then I'm in L.A. and another guy, and then
Because people love you.
thank you.
And it makes sense. I mean, you're also so courageous in everything you do. Like you're constantly exploring new areas and growing and taking advantage of opportunities. So yeah.
We have a big break question sponsored by the General.
You celebrated Kiki Ariafin's WNBA draft moment by spotlighting her athletic brilliance and cultural roots. Like Harry Belafonte, you often use your voice to amplify others. Why is it important to inspire future Black female leaders like Kiki?
Oh, Kiki's so great. And she's a huge Scandal fan. So the WNBA reached out to me and I was really honored to be chosen as the person who could congratulate her because she's so special. She's such a leader. She walks with so much grace. And also having married into a Nigerian family, I feel a special pride about her. And, I know she's such an example for my daughters. So I was really excited to be part of that. But in general, I feel like I was able to pursue my dreams because there were women before me who pursued theirs. And so I just think it's really important when we uplift each other and we encourage young people to go for what they want and to celebrate them when they act on excellence. Like there's so many young people who just want to be famous for famous sake. And so for somebody like her who's so disciplined and commits herself to excellence.
So many people that want to be famous for famous sake.
Yeah, but she's got skills and she's worked hard to get to where she is. I want to celebrate that.
How many movies have you done? Because I'd like to think I've seen all your work.
I don't know. I've never counted. It's more, I don't know. Maybe if I had to guess, I don't know, maybe 30? Maybe 30?
Let me ask my assistant,
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
How many movies have I done?
Because I forgot you did a movie with Angela Jolie, but
I did Mr. I did 2 movies with Chris Rock. I did I Think I Love My Wife and Bad Company.
All right, according to ChatGPT 4.0,
Okay.
as of 2024,
Okay.
you have been in around 25 to 30 feature film, depending on how you count cameos and indie projects.
Oh, interesting. And then add to that the last couple years, which would be 688 Shadow Force. So yeah,
Right.
probably.
Just because Save the Last Dance popped up.
Yeah.
My wife and I will always send the videos of, I can't remember the actress's name,
Julia Stiles
dancing.
I love her.
And it's like videos where it's like, remember when we thought this was
This
good?
was amazing.
What do you remember from that? Was there ever a moment where you're like, what are these dance moves that we're doing?
Yeah, like,
Well, I remember being really. You remember? Yeah.
I know. She looked good though.
The
She
best
did.
thing about that movie was we were filming in Chicago, and the whole film, a lot of the film was about club culture,
Right.
and they wanted us to feel really authentic and grounded. And so rehearsal for that film was that we went out clubbing every night in Chicago, and with it was Fredro Starr was in that. And I had just done an indie film with Sticky Fingers. So I had worked out of 2 out of the 3 members of Onyx. So it was like incredible to be out there kind of with hip hop royalty at the time in these clubs, like closing them down till 4 a.m. It was insane. And that was work.
Research.
Yeah. So fun.
Wait, so did you think the dance moves were good or?
At the time, I think
they
they
were dope.
were. And also they were supposed to be a combination of like ballet meets hip hop
Right.
fusion. It was revolutionary at the time. Groundbreaking.
It's one of those things where when I watched it at that time, I was like, this movie's amazing. And then I look back at some of the movies now and I go, where was I?
Yeah.
But the movie's still great.
It is. And Fatima Robinson is one of the best choreographers of all time. She choreographed that film. Yeah.
You know, so my wife went to LaGuardia. Did you know that one of Shaq's favorite movies was Fame?
Oh, how could you not love Fame?
I used to be Leroy back in the day.
Of course you were, but you could read.
Minus the tights.
Minus the tights.
Yes.
They always talk about how, like, if you study ballet, it could make you a better football player or basketball player.
That's what I did. Yeah.
You did some ballet?
Don't worry about all that.
You did a little bit of ballet.
Yes. No, you don't.
How many of the Lakers titles can we credit
to ballet?
To Chasse?
You're doing secret classes with Debbie Allen?
I'll never tell.
That's his scandal. That's why he needed a fixer.
That's why he had
Somebody
that
has
spin. You did have a great spin move.
No.
Do you have
like
a
a
spin?
pirouette.
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Okay.
I used to look at ballet, not really do it. I used to be in the mirror.
I was a viewer.
My day's been, what the hell are you doing? Sit your down.
Playoff basketball is here, and there's still plenty of game left to be played. Don't miss a second of the hoops action with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. From every game day until the trophy is lifted, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with same-game parlays, odds boosts, and so much more.
Right now, they're giving all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. Don't wait. Download the DraftKings app now and sign up using code BIGPOD. The crown is yours. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlay for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together for the same game. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress games right as they happen, making watching the game that much more exciting.
If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Pick 6, and you have the shot to win cash prizes.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code BIGPOD and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code BIGPOD, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. This episode of The Big Podcast with Shaq is brought to you by The General. You know Shaq loves The General. Before the league, before the rings, before I got my big break, I've been rocking with The General. The General has been offering quality coverage for 60 years. You already know The General was there for Shaq when I needed him. Low rates and flexible payment options to keep you covered. If you're ready for your big break, you know what to do. Visit thegeneral.com to get a quote today. Again, visit thegeneral.com to get a quote today. And it wouldn't be The Big Podcast without The General.